Hey guys, this is Cinder, and today I want to spend some time talking to you about hero presets and skill presets. We get a lot of questions when it comes to these, and so I want to make sure you have the answers so that you can best set up. I've written an article that covers the topics we'll be covering in this video today. However, for those of you who are more visual learners, I want to make sure you have the opportunity to really grasp how these presets work and different ways you can fix issues you may encounter while dealing with them. We're going to start here from our hero profile page, and we're going to talk about what you see here. So the first thing you're going to see across the top of the screen is your preset bar. Your preset bar is numbered, and it's where you can change from preset to preset. So one of the things I know is I do my best to memorize what's where. So if I switch to preset 7, I'll be switching to defense gear. If I switch to 8, I'll be switching to my actual training gear. 5 will be my research gear. 4 will be my construction. 2 will be monster. 3 will be a random preset. And 6 is an old defense preset. Right now we're just going to sit in 1, which is my old training preset. If you have issues with remembering what number is which preset, there are a couple ways that you can address this. We'll cover the first way right now, and then when we go a little deeper into our presets, we'll talk about the second way. One of the ways you can address this is by going into your options and turning on/off the Use Equip Hero preset pop-up. What this does is when you go to change your preset, it will give you a pop-up asking if you're sure you want to change it. Now what happens as well is that in the background you will see that the gear is showing you what it's going to change to. So you get a little preview. And you can hit OK or cancel. I like to be able to change gear quickly without having to worry about that pop-up. And so I keep this off. Plus I'm able to remember what's in my presets normally. The next thing we're going to look at is our gear slots. You can change your gear slots from this page. However, what's important to note is that these changes are not permanent. So once you change to a different preset, that's gone. It's not permanent by any means, but we'll talk about how to make those changes to your presets permanently in a bit as well. Our next button is our preset button. And we're going to talk more about that in a little bit. This is going to take you to where you manage your hero presets. Our next button is Hero Boost. And this looks a lot like stats, but it's really just looking at the boost you're getting from your hero. I do not recommend checking stats from here. It confuses a lot of people unless they really know how it works. And so my suggestion to you is to go here to your profile and check your stats from here. Our next button is our skills button. And this is going to take us to where we can do our skills. We can choose different skill presets. What's important to note though is that while you can make changes here, you can toss some points in there. And you'll see that now there's 0. However, once you turn on a preset, those skills are gone. You can change to a different skill preset from here. However, once you go back to a different preset, that's gone. So changes you make from the screen are not permanent. Our final button is our Change Hero button. And this will take you to your hero hall so you can switch between your 3 heroes. You can also go here and change the image of your hero 1 from this screen. Next up, our preset button is going to take us to our hero preset page. You can see the different presets from here, and each of them has the same buttons. And we're going to talk about these a little bit. So the first thing you're going to see is where you're able to label that preset. It's really up to you whether you label it or not. You don't have to. If it helps you remember it, if you like the organization of it, go ahead and do it. And this is where you can permanently change your preset. And so say I decide I want a different helm here. I can go here, select a different preset, and assign it to the preset. And that's going to change that permanently. Now, in order for that to apply, I do have to go back to my hero and equip that preset. I don't really want this here, so I'm going to go back and do that. The next thing you're going to see is skills. If you click there, you will see this screen, and we'll talk more about this screen in a little bit. The next thing you're going to see is the monster. Now, this is very familiar to players who played back in the beginning of the game, who remember the monster skill tree that we had on the other side of the dimensional portal. However, because we do not have monster skills here in the Dragon Dimension, this will just take you to this screen again. Our next button is our reset button. This is a big red button that you do not want to push unless you're absolutely sure that you want to completely wipe this preset. When you push it, you will get a notification asking if you want to reset that gear preset. If you do, you can go ahead and hit OK. And then it will completely reset that preset so you can start over. Our next button is our set details button. When you're wearing a gear set, it will turn green and you're able to click it and get more information about that. So I can see the base and full set bonuses, and I can also see my leveling on this. The final button here is equip. So this is another place that you're able to equip from. You can go here and you can see the whole preset. You can see the name of the preset, and you can hit equip, and it'll take you back to your hero, and that preset will be equipped. Next up, we're going to go here, and we're going to talk about our skill presets that we can equip to our hero presets. So we're going to talk about the top of this page mainly, but I do want to note that you can individually skill each hero preset, and you don't have to use the skill presets. However, the skill presets are really just going to be for ease of use. You can equip them across multiple gear presets, so you're not having to go and individually do every single hero preset. At the very top of the page here, you're going to see where it says defense. That is the name of the skill preset that I currently have equipped. If I did not have a skill preset equipped, it would say no preset selected. Our next thing is our skill preset button, and we'll check that out in a minute, but it takes us back to our skill presets. Then you'll see the numbered bar again, which looks very much like what you'll see from your hero profile. All that is are your different skill presets. If you know which ones are which, you can easily switch back and forth from here. So next we're going to go see our skill presets. Our skill presets are, the first line we'll see once again is our label. That helps with all of the organization. You don't have to label it. You can if you want. Our next button is our green button, and this is going to be where we actually skill our skill preset. And once that's done, it will be ready. The red button again is our reset button. If you want to reset, that's what you'll click. And then once again, you can equip from this page if you need to come look at things, or if you skill and then you want to just equip. So there are a few things. That's the basics of skill presets and how to use them. However, let's talk a little bit about some issues you might run into. So when you are equipping a skills preset to a hero preset that's currently equipped, you have to equip the preset again. And so let me show you really. So right now we have this as defense. If we go here, we're going to go ahead and turn this preset on. Now I can go to the back here and decide I don't want it set to defense anymore. I want to go ahead and set that to economy and equip this. However, if I go out to this front page, you're going to see that it didn't change. It's still showing my defense preset for skills. I have to go and re-equip this for that update to take place. The next thing is when we're looking at a skills preset that we want to change. So let's go ahead and equip this. It's just a random preset. I skilled a few random points earlier. Just to toss them in there. Now say that we're looking at this preset and I'm like, okay, I want to do my Draconic Steadfast. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to toss some points in. I toss my points in. And I go here and I hit equip again. So I equip that and I go out here and remember I have to go equip this again and you'll see that it updated. However, sometimes there's an issue where it doesn't completely update. If that happens, one of the things you can do to fix it is equip a different skills preset, equip back, and it will update. The last thing I want to cover here is when you want to reset your things. Now, if you want to reset the whole thing, you can hit the reset button. But say you're fine with your novice skills, but you want to redo your Draconic Steadfast. So you're going to hit reset Draconic Steadfast, and you'll see that nothing happens. If you hit it again, it'll say you haven't allocated any skill points. So what you want to do is you want to go in. You'll see that there's nothing skilled. Go back out, and it resets itself. It's just a little bit of a lag issue, but it can be a little confusing. However, going in and out will help to update that. But remember that again, you have to equip your new preset, and then you have to equip your gear preset. And if you don't, nothing will update. So remembering to equip is the most important thing. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. Hopefully this has helped with any questions you may have about hero presets or skill presets. If you have more, feel free to hit us up online or Discord or comment on this and let us know. Hope to see you soon.